Welcome back to Pizzey Park for game 3 in the under-18 schoolboys competition. And what we've seen, the first 30-minute game, we saw Victoria just beat WA, so 2 points to Victoria in the bank. And then we saw Northern Territory just beat Victoria, so they'll grab 2. Now, WA will be looking to grab 2 themselves, Caleb Reedy.
Mate, it's kind of in the sense of this, the way the tournament is structured with the 6 games. You're thinking WA are thinking this is a must-win game.
Oh, it is.
If they let NT get two games ahead of them.
Yeah, 100% it is. It's a danger game as Western Australian side makes their way onto the field, and we just now wait for NT, who basically had a halftime break.
Yep.
And are ready to go. And, of course, all today's action, tomorrow's and Sunday on NRL.com. We'll be live streaming all games, of course. And then after this under-18s clash, we'll hit the afternoon session, and it'll be the men's.
Yep, the men's. And it's the same lineup, actually. So WA they'll take on Vic at 1. And they'll be followed by Vic versus Northern Territory at 1:50. And then we'll finish with WA versus NT at 2:40.
It will.
40-minute games, Sully?
They are 40 minutes games. Same structure as the 2 points to win. Nothing for a loss and 1 for a draw, and then build it up. But this could be It's a very important 30 minutes for WA, as you just said, in the context of their championship.
You think the directive would be kick early and let NT make mistakes coming out of trouble, which they have shown they will do? Well, all teams have shown that.
Well, there's a short kick. There's a clever bit of footy. Straight away, and NT get the ball back. Well, they see how deep WA are, and so we'll have a crack at that. Warwick Campbell, and he's knocked it on in the play of the ball.
Coach killing stuff.
That was like blowing up a balloon and it's got a leak. Everything going forward for you. And then that happens. So WA now will get it back. Interesting to see if they learn anything from that loss. As they go the short side, picked up by Carter. Carter fires a long pass out for White. White still going, flirting with that touchline. Does an amazing job to stay in.
He's done well there, Leon. Carlos Carter, dangerous.
He did well. He went the short side. He only had White with him. Now Ferguson, the skipper of this WA side, he'll look. Which way will he go? He goes to the open. Leaf still going. I thought for a moment he might have lost a little bit of trouble. One of the NT boys taking a while to get to his feet. Fires it out. Tumoana. Gives it to Packer. I've already seen Packer score a try in the first game. Back to Leaf. His second run in the set on the last.
Geez, he would have pushed about 8 people out of the way to take that run, old Jose.
Ferguson goes himself on the last. Can he get his hands down? Can't. Didn't have a lot of options then as the NT defence came up quickly. So now NT will try and bring it out of their defensive half, floating across field.
Jeez, where's the...
Mio.
WA defence has let him run 11 metres there before anyone met him.
Joyce and Leaf involved and came in late. Carter. Oh dear, a bit keen this time. And there's a penalty, a relieving penalty for the Titans from Northern Territory.
Needed it, under pressure early. Well, we've got a tiny break here. It's Joseph Green in the middle of this one with Byron Devine and Tom Hudson, our touch judges. Good to see some of our referees from the affiliated states getting a run up here as well, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. This game's picked up the intensity. It's a little bit more intensive than the first two halves, the first 30 minutes we saw, I feel, Caleb.
Yep. Oh, he's dropped that. Yep.
Referee said play that, as I think WA waited a bit too, thinking something was going on, but this time, they're going to say it's a penalty.
Hand in there.
So 2 penalties in a row for the NT side.
They talk about earning the right to play the ball quickly, and I think Van der Gelderaan, he earned that one. Nice kick for touch.
Yeah, it was a good kick from the front row at Campbell. Ooh, taking it forward. Trying to say now there's, referee says no, that's okay, I'm happy with that. Campbell. Chase involved in the tackle. Once again, Van Gelderen. Napo. Yeah, I'm happy with that. He tried to get up, ball just rolled around. There was no WA hands in it.
Oh, mate, we were going for 3 in a row penalties if it was, so needed to do something. Some good hard running there from NT, though, so ominous.
Well, I think, as you say, they've got a couple of penalties in it, but they've still marched it up the field 90.
Well, they're getting 11, 12 metres to hit up, which is what you want out of your forwards.
Now, you mentioned that, how easy the winger down that back end of the field. To Moana. He looked up, just decided to take the tackle. Thurkelston. Picks up his centre in Matthews.
Oh, that's a long time.
Takes a while to get to their feet once again as Joyce. Joyce keeps it alive back for Thurkelson. He's got runners there and uses them. His speed to burn once again. White. Both wingers have got some wheels for this WA side. They just need to get the football. Thurkelston fires a long pass for Chase. Chase in turn. Aweti Kiru. He gives it to Anderson Hiroti.
If he finds a pass there, Anderson, they look good.
Kiru dances around, comes back to the middle. Carter still going on the last. They come back to this left edge as they fire a long pass out for Leader, and Leader knocks it on.
I'll tell you what, the Northern Territory side, bit dive bomber defense. They just throw themselves at the ball runners. Carlos Carter there, about 3 people launched themselves at him.
So the game goes from one end of the field to the other. And after 6 minutes, we're still locked up. 0-0. But both making plenty of breaks. Regan Tuamoana comes in, the fullback, looking for a bit of defensive work. Puts a shot on the NT Titan player. Mac Jackson it was. Here we go, a bit more room on that left edge coming across. He beats 2 tackles. Just trying to find his number.
Cohen Hughes, I believe that one is, mate, the 19.
Good run from Hughes out on that far edge.
Great run. Good set of wheels.
Mistake though. Thurkelston, it'll be a double knock on. The first knock on NT.
Tell you what, the signal calling from the referees is really good. So, like, while we may not agree with the calls, we understand what's going on, which is
precise.
A highlight. That's what I'm looking for. Precise, very precise from the referees. Great comms.
So 10 shy of halfway as the scrum pack's in the middle of the field. Chase quickly. Straight away, long pass.
There he is. Danger.
Packer. He's got runners inside.
Oh.
What are they going to say? Knock on from Leader. First scrum. First tackle after the scrum, though.
His support players have outrun him, Packer. Watch here. TT and They're probably looking for a kick.
Needed that left boot if he had one. Not sure if he's left or right. You're thinking?
But that's first tackle. Error. Northern Territories ball. Mugadza, who's done some good things and some interestingly poor...
Yeah, he's been a bit of John Denver, hasn't he?
Bit of John Denver.
The memory's coming back, Caleb. There's a good, solid tackle made by Jaden Evans. He's on the field now. Both sides starting to use their bench. Laurie still going, got through. He saw the WA defence shoot up quickly out of the line, so they gave him an opportunity to sneak through the middle.
I'll tell you what, Laurie's played fairly well, the 29. I think
he's been good.
He's the reserve halfback.
Last tackle, Fuamutu. They move it quickly. Smith's knocked it on. That looked enterprising. They had four on one.
I like him a lot, Laurie as well. He's played really well. I think the information we've got is Angus Murphy's flight might have had issues from Alice Springs, so I don't even know if he's here.
All right.
But Laurie, he's really come to show that he can get it done.
He's done a good job. He's been busy in both games.
On both sides of the ball, which is what you want to see from your halves. Give you the hot tip. Watch Jaden Evans out of dummy half in the next 5 minutes.
Evans.
5 seconds, did I say?
Evans, yeah, did well. You read that well, just as you picked the ball up and scooted out of dummy half. Anderson Horoti. Another strong run. Evans felt he got there a little bit late. You just see the disappointing. Viti Kiru still going. Can he keep the ball alive? He can. Picks up Leaf. On the last. This is where they need the guidance to their halves. Viti Kiru. He gets through one. He's got runners outside. He's got Chase with him. Chase looks up, goes for the sideline and skirts with it beautifully and scores in the corner.
Northern Territory, number 2 there, goes to the touchy. The sidelines are in touchy. Bear doesn't even look at him. Really nice eyes-up footy from a Fituketi there. He sized up the situation and just went for it. I'll tell you what, the WA players probably had too many players down the blind side there.
Well, I tell you what, he's done a great job because at the end of the day, both halves were on that short side. So obviously TT's thought, I'm going to have a crack. He looked up. Latrell Chase was backing him up, and he scores in the corner. So they lead 4-0. Veti Kiru with a tough kick on this grandstand touchline. At the home of the Burleigh Bears. As you mentioned at the top, a massive game for WA, with Victoria beating them in their first game and then NT beating Victoria. It's important they keep in touch.
Yeah, well, you don't want to be the team that doesn't get one if the other two have. There's big conversion here.
He moves in. I tell you what, that's a lovely kick. Straight off the boot. It looked like 2 points, and it was 2 points. They lead 6-0.
He's literally lined that up and nailed it. And basically, Latrell's finished that off beautifully. Both halves have done well there.
Yes, that's right. And what I liked was, as I mentioned, they're both on that short side. So the options are there for them to do what they had to do.
Yeah. Again, game's not over, and Northern Territory, they have looked good.
Oh, yeah.
When they've held on to the ball. Very strong.
So Norris with the restart. The ball's been allowed to find touch. Oh, dear, oh, me. You got to be hungrier than that. Ethan Ransfield it was. Let the ball bounce. You watch the replay. Oh, dear, oh, me. Yes, you've got to be hungry. You've got to take that on the full. And what it's done, given Northern Territory.
It's funny how often, you'll score a try and literally you'll get in the huddle and the message will be, must complete next set, boys, must complete. And either the kickoff or that set, something goes wrong.
Burst.
That's high. Not big, not a bad high tackle, but slightly high from Jake Matthews there.
Mahendran, he's tackled a metre out as they played it quickly from the tap. Ben Gilderin, just ball playing. They get up quickly. Couldn't get out the back, but Norris, as we've seen, he's beaten 2 tackles already. Dangerous, he'll still keep going. Good tackle over the top. Had to be made. There's Evans coming over the top. Solid shot. As Norris looked dangerous again. They move it quickly. Burst sees nobody at home. Just needs to catch it. It's gone out. Hughes, as you say, as soon as he kicked it, you mentioned a great kick, but he just couldn't get there.
I love that play because it's really nice, confident heads up play. The kick's on. It's on. 100% on. And the winger just hasn't picked it up.
As you say, it's eyes up football. Which is so important. Anderson Arorti. That's where he's been good for WA. Bringing out of the danger zone. Evans goes from dummy half. Makes a good 15 metres. Will he pop the ball up? No, he's still going. He doesn't need it. Makes another 10.
Trent Thurgelson's he's a deliverer and he works hard. Jaden Evans is your exploder out of the backfield there.
Yeah, definitely seeing that as this game's transpired. And there's a penalty. Evans gets himself, not only after making 20, he gets his side a penalty. Important kick, finds plenty of interest.
Kicks that into the car park.
Kiru, lovely kick. His trusty left boot's been good so far today.
Well, I did say 1 out of 8 or 10 out of 10.
I said 10 out of 10.
He's 2 from 2 from the sideline in tough conditions.
That last one wasn't going to miss.
Oh.
As soon as he puts boot to ball. There's Beasley.
Who's been good?
From the Joondalup Giants. Evans in again. Anderson or Rorty, they're going to say that. No, play. I thought I heard a whistle then. Evans, wide pass. Wasn't the best pass. But the biggest problem with that pass, Carter was running sideways, not straight. Away
from the ball. Got to go off that outside foot. Forces you to go straight.
Well, it's tough on the dummy half when you see that. Again. He's running straight. That hits him in the tummy.
And that's catchable too.
Oh, 100%. That's what I'm saying. So now the Titans, nearly gets through. He does. That was dangerous there is Jet Doyle, his first touch.
Man, he's been good, Jet Doyle.
Haven't heard a lot of him today, have we? But it's an important touch there. Picks up, sneaks, Mio. Burst gets us to halfway on 3. They trail 6-0. NT as the ball's gone backwards. Ref said it did go backwards. They're driving forward. Mio in the middle. I thought that went forward.
Yep. Great pressure from that man, Jaden Evans and Jack Bullard.
Well, it was good pressure. Evans comes in. You can just see the replay now. And they push up together. But Evans forces Norris to throw a pass, and it's gone forward to Mio. Western Australia will get the ball back, 40 out.
Be nice to see.
They do a short side move now at the back. Carter, but he's wrapped up, made the right option. Moana got there a little bit late. He'll sneak out a dummy half. He throws the dummy, goes himself. Evans, he'll go the short side as well. Ransfield.
Well held from Ransfield there. And Ransfield, he should be using his ball skills. He's a 6 at Rockingham.
Carter. Collie hangs on to the foot. He's still going. Can he spin around? Bouncing off that left foot. Carter again. Evans on the last chase. Bobbles the ball. Knock on.
All right. Evans has got to do better with his left to right pass there, though.
That's 2 now.
Yep. And that one was low.
I gave the benefit of doubt to the to him on that first one, but not on that second one.
When you're ready, go.
Northern Territory, they've got to complete a set here. They've really got to get to their kick. They're putting themselves under immense pressure. And they haven't seen the WA side of the field for about 15 minutes.
As to say, they haven't touched the football for a few minutes as well. Anderson Arordi, once again solid with Carter. Carter's been impressive in this game. Evans and Bullard. As the NT boys now trying to roll it out. Oh, there's a mistake from Campbell.
Ranfield, he just wants to go. Ransfield here.
Evans goes to short side, picks up Matthews. Matthews, ball's on the ground. What's the referee going to say? Knock on.
I'll tell you what. Northern Territory are trying to lose it, but WA don't want to take it off them at this stage. Very, very, very sloppy game at this point.
Well, NT have got to go 90 to level up. Just roll into the final 10 minutes.
I'd like him to go back to what they were doing, where they were just punching it quite hard.
NT?
Yeah. They were punching it really hard in the first 10 minutes and making lots of territory. That's a good run.
Yeah, it is a very good run from Mio. Another solid run. Oh, there's a knock on though. Anderson or Rorty will pick it up. There's some solid defence. Bullard it was. A bit of chat said. Oh, shoulder charge come in. One of the NT boys. Bullard and Agar. It was a solid tackle which made the ball come loose. And then from the ensuing play, just a little bit of frustration from the Titans player. Once again, some interest with the kick. Nafeti Kiru.
Yeah, so you see the change. Trent Thurkelson's back on for Jaden Evans, and it's just that passing on the line, isn't it? WA know it's coming.
Thurkelson back into dummy half as they slowly get to their feet. Chase in turn picks up Ransfield. And another